Hi there, video time again. I find it quite strange, the wording that people use in stories, editorials and so on. I've done a story on this the last couple of days anyway, but here we go. Car dealer. Used car prices rise for the first time since October, despite softening EV values in February. ICE cars went up. So the headline is there, ICE cars have gone up. Against all the propaganda you're hearing that's in the news and from these shills on Twitter and so on YouTube, ICE cars have gone up. EVs, used EVs, according to some report, Car Gurus I think, a used EV and a used ICE car at the same age and mileage, same model specification, where they do that, an EV is £2,560 cheaper. And it costs more than an ICE car new. And they've gone down more. They're already cheap. They've gone down more. How cheap do they have to be? So, Auto Trader data reveals rise in the average price of a used car. Figure now stands at £16,671, marking the first monthly rise since October. EV demand is up, but remains unable to keep up with supply, causing prices to tumble. So there's too many used EVs. There's 33,000. It's going up all the time. Let's just go to electric cars. 33,677. It's up a couple of grand in a couple of thousand in a week or so. Now, the other thing is, I also reported on a story yesterday about leasing companies extending leases on EVs, because basically they can't afford to put them in the auction because they will just realise a massive loss. It's better to take more payments or another 12 payments and hope to God that EV prices recover. Having said that, if they don't, and the way it's going, they will get worse, then the EV companies are just kicking the can down the line. And 12 months' time, there's going to be a glut on Auto Trader. The leasing companies are going to have lost a fortune, and no doubt ICE cars will still be going up. Now, let's just go back to the story. Let's see how they've spun this. Used car prices rose for the first time since October last month, thanks to an ongoing squeeze on demand. That is according to new data from Auto Trader, which has been analysing pricing trends on its platform throughout February. Experts found that the average used car retail price rose 0.5% on a month-on-month basis in February, leaving the figure at £16,671. The result is the first positive shift in pricing since last autumn, with analysts putting the switch down to strong levels of demand compared to restricted supply. Data shows that used car supply fell by 2% compared to last February, despite Auto Trader's retail sales figures data indicating a 3% rise in demand. Their data might show that, but nobody I'm speaking to is telling me that. In fact, I'm getting more and more, and I have to thank you, by the way. I thank the people that subscribe to my channel. This is my only source of income now. I've retired from the motor trade because it was so bad. I've done it for 50 years. It's got worse and worse. Over the last 12 months, it's got worse and worse to the point where I'm sat there twiddling my thumbs. What's the point of doing that in an office when I could be at home doing something else, like making YouTube videos and correcting all these EV myths that they keep trying to put out. So honestly, I'm getting salesmen, and I appreciate these stories. I really do appreciate, and I appreciate that you don't want to be named. So if you want to tell me anything, trust me. What happens in straight out of Crampton? Oh, it's Crampton. I got my name wrong. What happens in straight out of Crampton stays in straight out of Crampton. I will never grass on you. So keep the stories coming. I'm really grateful, and also story ideas. I'm grateful for that too. Experts, more experts. Have you noticed how since ChatGPT has come out, there's a lot of experts in stories, and there's a lot of things that are nuanced too. You'd be amazed. So, experts say that increased demand is helping to fuel robust underlying health, with consumer engagement on Auto Trader up 2.8% on the same point last year. The trend is also seen in days to sell statistics, with used cars flying off the forecourts in an average of 28 days last month. Not flying, is it really? Being honest. The fastest pace since last September. Well, actually, no, I think they mentioned it last month as well. It was 28 days for EVs, and some was like 10 and 11 days. They were crowing about that too. Minor detail. ChatGPT won't know that, will they? Dealers have also been boosted by rising consumer confidence as a result of improving economic trends. Like what? Following the Bank of England's third interest rate cut since August last month. Auto Trader's own research shows that 92% of consumers are at least as confident as they were last year in their ability to afford their next car, up from 90% in February 2024. I wonder how many people they've interviewed. I'd like to know, because that really matters. Information like that really lets you know whether it's a bullshit headline or there's some semblance of truth in it. Meanwhile, 70% of those on Auto Trader are still intending to purchase a car in the next 6 months. As a result of the changing market conditions, the data also showed that fewer vehicles entered the retail market below 100% of their value in February. However, analysis still shows around 8,500 retailers are advertising around 56,000 high-demand used cars below the market value, resulting over 21 million of potential margin being missed. Let me tell you this. Sales managers, dealer principals, don't advertise the cars at less than they're worth. Auto Trader might think they're worth more. My money's on the dealer. Don't forget, the dealer's got, like, in some cases, 500 cars. They know to the penny how much their cars go. If they're anything like me, they will be checking every day to see the competition. Now, when you get Auto Trader putting price banners on your vehicles, when they don't know anything about it, they just know it's a such and such a thing. They don't know anything about it. They don't know the condition. It could be straight out of the box. Yours could be straight out of the box, and the one next to it could be a rusty old nail that's £3 cheaper. The guy with a rusty old nail, the way things are advertised on Auto Trader, will sell it first. Trust me. In fact, over the years, they kept saying, cars at over retail or up to 105% sell faster than cars that are priced below. And guess what? In the dealer portal, they played about with it, and guess what it shows? When you put the price down, it shows that the car will sell faster, because that's what happens. Your prices, your algorithm is useless. It's useless. Nobody takes any notice of it. They don't. But to be honest, they don't take any notice of cap either. They're both a source of information. Then all you do, you see how much you can sell it for. And the way you see that and how much you can sell it for is on Auto Trader and the adverts. But the adverts still don't tell you enough. Just looking at the adverts, they don't tell you enough. As I've said before, what does tell you enough is AT Price Tracker. There's another, I'm not sure whether, let's just go on here. This is what tells you. We're going to use DVs. Year. 2021. So 2021. There's 6,800 cars. Let's have a look at. All right. So I'm going to. It's got to be a Tesla, isn't it? Now then, see, there you go. What does that tell you? Doesn't tell you anything really, does it? It just tells you how much they are. So let's go. First of all, we'll knock out the Auto Trader relevance search, because that's useless, and you will see at the top there, ad. It's an ad, and then there's a lease deal, even though I want a 2021 Tesla. It's showing you a lease deal for a brand new one, and guess whose company that is? Gosh, they go to a lot of trouble with these lease things, don't they? Look, our review of the Tesla Model 3. Customise your payment, customise your car. How leasing works. Start application. Oh, Auto Trader leasing. Powered by Vanarama, who Auto Trader bought for 250 million, was it? Well, there you go. That explains why there's a lease deal on every page, doesn't it? We'll go a bit further. Let's just go. How many was there? Let's see at the top there. 798 results. So that's too many. We'll go into model and we'll narrow it down. Model 3. Then we'll go performance. So I'm going to be taking in, or I'm trying to value, a Tesla Model 3, 2021 on a 21 plate, Model 3 performance. Search 58 cars. Just check it's not spat me back to relevance. Wow, it has. Every single time. I don't want relevance. It's useless. It's absolutely useless. Relevance shows me what you want me to see, not what I want to see. First thing, knock relevance off. Search 58 cars. We'll go to the bottom. So used cars are selling in 28 days. You know, that doesn't give me a whole lot. So right, do you want to know what's even better than Auto Trader and Cap? And just going through Auto Trader like this. AT Price Tracker. Let me go back. Auto Traders keep trying to knock these poor so-and-sos off. It's the best thing ever. Trust me. It's the best thing. Now, I did say that it's free. In my last video, I said it's free. It is free as the Chrome extension. If you buy the app, that's £9.99 on Safari. In the Apple store, it's £9.99, I think. Just open Chrome. Download the extension, it's free. Okay, so, now we're getting somewhere. This is the way a sales manager should value his car, okay? You see there, this one, that's higher price according to Auto Trader. It's been dropped by £1,740. It was listed on the 16th of the 12th, 2024. That's the information I want. So they've dropped that £1,740 in nearly 3 months. Oh, it's an ad. Here we go, look, that's an ad too. And so, again, that's like cocking the system up. Here we go, over 40 Teslas in stock. Power lease, down 700 quid. That was first listed on the 4th of the 2nd, 2025. But, you go down here, you'll see there, view all reviews, visit website, find out more. So we'll go to find out more. Now you go to find out more and it brings up the profile page, power lease, 87 cars in stock. Click on that. And of course, wow. Now, I promise you, no rehearsals. I've just clicked on them. You know what it makes me want to do? It makes me not want to buy an EV for stock. Down 345, down 1,045, down 1,000, down 1,345, down 1,055, down 500, down 545, down 500, down 300, down 400, down 535, down 655. Electric vehicles are stabilising. Hang on a second. Now, where have I seen that? Used EV price set to stabilise in 2025 as market share increases. Following a sluggish start to the year, trade values and first-time conversion rates are firming and overall performance against cap clean is increasing, especially in the lower price bandings. As recent Cox Automotive and Reddit data revealed, 69% of drivers wouldn't be willing to pay more for an EV over a petrol or diesel alternative. The prospect of lower priced used EVs could help drive adoption in 2005. Used EV prices set to stabilise. How's cheaper EVs stabilising? EV supply gap will keep prices strong in 2025. Values are predicted to stay strong due to a supply gap from recent years of low registrations in the first half of 2025. They're going up. They've gone up 2,000 in a week. I don't know who's writing these articles. If they're working from home, I'd be getting a computer in and checking their history on the chat GPT, because that's rubbish. I mean, that's just a bloodbath. Every single car, look. They're all EVs, all down. So we go to the bottom. Polestar, minus 4,500. Kia EV6, minus 2,000. Polestar, minus 3,500. Kia Soul, minus 1,535. Maxus, minus 2,160. Audi e-tron, minus 2,000. Oh, how long have they been in stock then? In 3 months. In 3 months, they've wiped the profit. They've wiped them out. That profit's gone. They've got no chance. All they can do now is muck that EV away, hope to get a nice used ICE car in stock that may even go up, sell that and make some money, and try and... They've knocked that down in less than a month, 2,696. You know why that was? Because Tesla's dropped £3,400. Next one, minus 2,500. 18th of the 2nd, 2025, it was 33,944. 28th of the 2nd, 2025, new guide will have come out, down 2,500. And what we need to know is what we're competing with now. The price is listed yesterday. Here we go, lower price, £19,995. Doesn't matter what you say, Auto Trader. If you think we're giving them away and there's too many being given away, here's an idea for you. Why don't you stop people advertising at lower price? Or even better, why don't you stop putting this little graph on? Why don't you stop putting 1,451 below market average? Because that's the market average of just an ordinary car. You don't know how nice that car is. You've no idea. Therefore, you've got no idea what it's worth. Therefore, your little widget here means nothing. And your £1,451 means nothing. All that does is create an argument with the customer. Puts you out of the game straight away. Forces a race to the bottom. So, analysis still shows around 8,500 retailers are advertising around 56,000 high demand used cars below their market value, resulting in over 21 million of potential margin being missed. Reacting to the findings, Richard Walker, Auto Trader's Data and Insights Director, said, "Despite some initial turbulence, we're seeing the market build some good momentum. Retail prices are growing, demand is healthy, cars are selling quickly, and critically, transactions are above where they were last year. It's especially encouraging to see more retailers respond to tightening margins by pricing their used car stock more confidently." They're the ones that will be at the bottom of the page. Had the stuff too long. They're holding out for another 50 quid or something when they could have turned the car over twice and made twice as much profit. Whilst the rest of the year is robust, retailers continue to face a nuanced and complex market which will move at pace. Now, I'm going to finish this what cars, you've got all the data there, what cars are dealers selling below what they should be asking? I mean, there's 33,000 EVs on there. I don't think I've seen many high price ones. But the other thing is, if you can get an EV, the same age and mileage that costs more new, at £3,000 less than you can get an ICE car, don't you think that's going to put pressure on values? Do you think all the people who've got ICE cars for sale are just going to wait while you blow sunshine up EVs' backsides and keep promoting EVs and doing your best to sell EVs? To be honest, I'm surprised you don't advertise EVs for free. You've made it that obvious. There's a bias. Why don't you do that? Let's give them free electric, no tax, reduced VAT, free adverts if you ever want to sell them, gym membership, what about that? All the fast chargers are right next to McDonald's and KFC, so perhaps we should give them a gym membership too, eh? EVs aren't exactly sexy, so what about giving them a membership to, is it Tinder? See, I don't know stuff like that. Give them a membership to Tinder too. All in one. You get an EV, everything's free. Just get one. EVs are putting pressure on ICE cars. They've caused a depreciation on ICE cars. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.